Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonita and I post videos about 1 to 2 times a week, and I post practical lifestyle videos with a little bit of fashion and makeup sprinkled here and there. So today we're going to do the get to know me tag. I realized I hadn't done that, so we're going to do that today so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. And if you like what you see, I hope that you will like and subscribe and stick around. Alright, without further ado, we're going to get started. Alright, so question number 1 says, what is your name and your middle name? My name is Bonita Lynette, so my name is Bonita Lynette, and your age. Let's see. So I am older than 21, but less than 50. So we'll leave it at that. So we'll know how old you think I am, but be kind, guys. Alright, so the next question is, are you a stay-at-home mom or a working mother? A little bit of both. So I do work from home about maybe probably about 7 years ago now. One of my good friends and I, we started a school. It's a small Christian school, and so too I do other freelance jobs online at home. I do YouTube, so I guess I'm a little bit of both. I do work, but I am very blessed to be able to work from home. Your college degree and occupation, well, I just told you, what my occupation is, but my college degree, excuse me, is in psychology and elementary education. How many kids do you have and what are their ages? So I have 3 children. My husband and I have 3 children. So our oldest son, Javon, he's 23. He's in college. Fingers crossed, he should be graduating this December. If not, in the spring of 2018, he should be graduating. And then we have Jordan. She's 15. And then we have Jada, who's also on YouTube. She's 13. So we have 3 kids. What do you hate? What do I hate? Let's see. I really don't hate such a strong word. What do I hate? I hate snakes. So that's probably one thing that I hate is I will go with I hate snakes. Are you named after anyone? I am named after my aunt, my dad's sister, one of his younger sisters. She has since passed away. God bless her soul, but her name was Cynthia Bonita. So they took her middle name and named me after her, and I'm so thankful that they did that because I was really close to my aunt, and we miss her, but she was a blessing in our lives. So I'm just so glad that I was named after her. And when was the last time you cried? Well, I don't cry a lot. I'm not a big crier, so I really don't know when the last time I cried. I'm very emotional. I'm either very happy or I'm very not. So, but crying is just really not one of the things that I do. So the last time that I really cried would probably had to be like at a funeral or something, but just normal crying during the day, like normal times, I'm not a crier, so I haven't cried in a while. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? I think so. So if I wasn't myself, would I choose Bonita as my friend? Yes, of course. I think so. I think I'm a cool person. But no, I like who I am. And a lot of my friends, I really hang with people who are like-minded. Not that we're identical, but we have some of the same values, some of the same likes and dislikes. I have a variety of friends, but again, like I said, I hang around people who are like-minded. So if I was not myself, I'm sure that I would be my friend, if that makes sense. Number 10, what's the first thing you notice about people? Their smile. That's the first thing I notice because I smile a lot. So I notice that with people, if they smile or don't smile, I notice their smile. And then it goes from there, but that's what I'm drawn to. Someone's smile, or if they're frowning, I notice that first about people. Siblings, yes. I do have siblings. I'm the youngest in my sibling group, so I have a sister, an older sister, she's the oldest, and then I have a brother in the middle, and then me, myself, I'm the youngest. I'm the baby of the family. And I'm not going to tell ages because you need to be guessing how old I am, but we're adults. Obviously, we're really adults, so we're older is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I have, again, a sister, a brother, and then there's me. Scary movie or happy ending? Definitely happy ending. I don't like scary movies. I like thrillers and suspense, but I do not like scary movies with like warlocks and witches and spirits and God. Yeah, I don't know. First best friend. First best friend I had growing up, the first best friend that I can remember was my friend who's still my friend now. Her name is Kim. I call her Kimberly. She doesn't like that, but I call her Kimberly. She lived right next door to me, and she moved right next door when I want to say 5, and I think she was 3. And we became really, really good friends even to this day. We've both gotten married, had children. We've been a part of each other's lives. All of her children are grown up. She has her last son graduated this past school year, this past spring. So we've seen a lot happen with each other, and I'm very proud to say that we're still friends. Over the years, friends come and friends go, but there's only a certain amount of friends that you keep, and I'm so glad to say that she's one of them. Countries visited. The only country that I've visited outside of the U.S. is Canada. My husband was in the military, but we weren't married at the time, but he was in the military, so he's been all over. I have not. We weren't married, so I was here in the States. So he wants to take me to Germany. He was stationed in Germany when he was in the military, and he loves it there, so we definitely plan to do that. But the only other country that no, that's not true. Canada, and then I've been it's just Canada. I've been to the Caribbean, but there were U.S. territories in the Caribbean, so that's still considered the U.S. So it is Canada. The only other country that I've been to is Canada. Go Canada. All right. Favorite or saddest moment in high school? No, sorry. Favorite subject, I can't read my own handwriting. Favorite subject in high school would be history. I always wanted to be a history teacher, and I'm still considering that, to go back and get my master's degree in history, because I would like to teach history on a college level, like maybe a community college or high school or college level. I would love to teach history. I'm just a history buff. I like to learn facts and things. And I had a really great history teacher, because history is traditionally boring for most people, and I thought so too. But I had an excellent history teacher who made it very interesting. He always gave us fun facts and things that you will not find in a history book. So that really sparked my interest in history. So I'd like to teach that as well one day. Favorite YouTubers? Well, I have many. Let me put my notes down. I have many. I'm to count. Love my YouTubers. Okay, so one of my favorite YouTubers is Minnie from Minks for All, Jerisha Couture, Belinda Celine, Jack, Charmaine Duloc, Christina Brawley, let's see. Who else I have? Remy, of course. Remy. Morgan Yates, Janine. Love Janine. Judy and Benji from Judy's Time Life or whatever. My girls I'm starting to watch, her name is Javon, but we call her Giovanni. I love her. She's a vlogger. I think it's called Ja Vlogs. I love her. I have tons. I know I'm missing some ones, and don't be offended if you watch this and I didn't say you were not my favorite, but you are. I have tons of YouTubers that I love to watch, so it's hard to narrow them down to one. But the ones that I just mentioned today are the ones that I watched today, so they were in my mind fresh. But I love YouTube. I think it's just a blessing to be on here. It brings so many people together. So I have tons of YouTubers, so all of you guys are my favorite. Let's see. Describe your fashion sense. Okay, so my fashion sense is practical. I'm very practical. I dress according to what I'm gonna do for the day. I would say I'm classic. I love to, when I shop, I'd rather spend money on classic pieces than trendy pieces. My daughters, because they're teens, of course, they're more trendy. And I like to sprinkle in trends, like with jewelry, makeup, lipstick. Like I love the craze with the liquid matte lipstick for this past year. I have tons of those. Kylie got all that. So I like to sprinkle in trends with like makeup and maybe jewelry, but as far as my actual sense of fashion or style is very classic, because for me at my age, I like to have, I would much rather have more classic pieces in my wardrobe than a lot of trendy pieces in my wardrobe, because I go to a lot of meetings. I'm in the education field, and you know, things like that. I have to dress more professional when I'm out and about, so I like to have more classy pieces than trendy pieces. I hope that makes sense. And then funniest moment through high school. Well, I don't have a funniest moment when I was in high school, but I do have one when I was in middle school. I tell my children this story all the time. So one day, I had this really cute outfit. I remember they were like white jeans and this like sparkly shirt. This was like late 80s. Sparkly shirt and some silver sparkly shoes I had laid out to wear for school the next day. I was preparing for school, and then my mom's like, oh, that's a cute outfit, but just I think it's gonna rain tomorrow, so you may want to change. So that morning when we got up, she was on her way to work, and she said, okay, Bonita, yeah, it's raining. Remember, I think those white jeans are not gonna work. It's raining now. You need to change your jeans and, you know, maybe change your whole outfit because it's raining. It's gonna be raining really, really hard today. So of course I did not listen because I thought I was the bomb.com chilling. I thought I was gonna be really, really cute that day. Did not listen. I took my umbrella, of course, because I thought I would be fine. Wore the outfit to school, but again, it was a monsoon type rain weather that day. I don't even know why we went to school that day, but it was raining really hard. I remember it, like floods, everything raining. We made it to school. Everything was okay. I had on those slippery silver shoes. My feet were kind of wet. So at our school, it was a really big school. We had a lot of kids, and one of my classes was outside in like the auxiliary buildings. It was like kind of like mobile trailer buildings, I guess, for electives and things like that. So I was on my way to one of my classes, and the heavy rain started again. I had my umbrella, but it just wasn't working, so everybody just took off running. So of course I ran too, because we were trying to get to the next little building. So as I was running, my cute silver shoes slipped off. I slid down a mudslide, slid in the mud all the way down. When I got up, I had mud. I was covered in mud from head to toe. And all I could think about was my mom saying, you do not wear that to school. And of course I did anyway. So what happened was I didn't have any change of clothes or anything like that, because I'm in middle school. I mean, nobody carries a change of clothes, I don't think. I mean, maybe you guys do today, but we didn't. So I went to the home ec class crying, talked to my home ec teacher. When the home ec teacher, she let me wash my clothes there in the home ec room, use the laundry machines and everything to wash my clothing. But the only thing I had to wear was the lost and found items in the office. So I had to go to the office, find something to wear while they were washing, because she wasn't gonna let me stay in her classroom. I begged to stay there while my clothes were being washed. She said, absolutely not, you're gonna have to go to class. I'm gonna do you a favor and let you wash your items, but you need to go to class. So I had to go pick through used, lost and found, mismatched items for the rest of the school day. I had to wear that. My clothes were totally, completely done. I think this happened, let's just say 10 o'clock in the morning. My clothes were done by like 2 o'clock. School was over at 2:15. I don't know why it took so long. School was over at 2:15, so I had to wear that for the remainder of the day, and I looked bad. So I tell my kids this story all the time, and they always laugh at me. All right, and then a couple more. Your favorite drink? My favorite drink is tea. The peach green latte or the peach green lemonade tea at Starbucks. But my most favorite drink is water. I love Fiji water. That's my most favorite drink. And lastly, number 20 is bad habits. I eat a lot of candy. That is a bad habit. I love, my favorite candy is Sour Patch Kids, and I can eat a whole big bag in like an hour. So, which is not good, but I'm working on that. But I think that's a bad habit. All right, guys, I hope you like this video. I'm gonna leave it right there. There's about 20 questions. Comment down below of anything else you would like to know. Maybe I can answer those things in the comment section. And don't forget to guess how old you think I am. But again, be kind. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.